How to avoid hackers from locking you out from your own iPhone. There is a surge in the activities of locking out iPhone users from their own devices by iPhone hackers. This iPhone hackers make it very difficult for iPhone users to gain access to their photos, messages, data and more, by exploiting a security setting called the recovery key, as reported by Wall Street Journal. Some affected users also acknowledged the fact that their money got stolen after the hackers gained access to their financial app. This criminal act of permanently locking iPhone users from their own devices is very difficult unless the hackers have had access to the iPhone user password. The basic ways that they can get your password is by looking over their shoulder at a bar or sporting event, or manipulating the device's owner so they'll share their passcode. And that's all before they physically steal the device. Onward, the hackers can now change the device's Apple ID, turn off Find My iPhone, so their location can't be tracked, and then reset the recovery key, a complex 28-digit code intended to protect its owners from online hackers. In an effort to reinforce security, Apple will ask this key to help reset or regain access to an Apple ID. In case where the hackers have changed the key, the original owner will not have the new code and will be locked out of the account. For now, however, there are some steps users can take to potentially protect themselves from having this happen to them. The first step is protecting the passcode. Apple recommended that users should use Face ID or Touch ID when unlocking their phone in public to avoid revealing their passcode to anyone who might be watching. Users can also set up a longer, alphanumeric passcode that's harder for bad actors to figure out. Device owners should also change the passcode immediately if they believe someone else has seen it. On iPhone's screen time setting, there is the option to set up a secondary password that would be required from any user before they could successfully change an Apple ID. By activating this, the hackers will be requested to input a secondary password before changing an Apple ID password. Users should always back up their iPhone data on iCloud or iTunes so data can be recovered in the case an iPhone is stolen. At the same time, users may want to consider storing important photos or other sensitive files and data in another cloud service, such as Google Photos, Microsoft OneDrive, Amazon Photos or Dropbox. This won't stop a bad actor from gaining access to the device, but it should limit some of the fallout if it ever should happen.